where I'm at right now with Liverpool, this is the harsh reality. And I said to Deluded earlier, we went through both our fixtures, which I was going to do similarly with yourself. I look at the scenario now with 14 games left. We are going to drop games. The way we're playing, we're going to drop games. It's now not about what Arsenal do. I think it's about what Liverpool are going to do. Because I think we all know Arsenal, what they're about. I think Liverpool right now, as long as they don't crumble, the league is theirs. It will be one of the biggest crumblings now for you not to win this league, in my opinion. And you might not like to hear that, Sam. You might not want to be called this kind of bottle job stuff.
You're
But
so
for me,
dramatic, Dan. You're so
no, no, no,
dramatic.
no. Husam,
One
Husam,
of
let
the
me land. I'll
worst
tell you why I'm not,
rumblings.
right? I'll tell you why I'm not, bruv. I'll tell you why. Let me land. I'll tell you why I'm not being dramatic. Because the scenario we are in and the scenario you are in is very different. We have a front line to choose from that is absolutely abysmal right now. You have a very good squad to pick, right? Now, I'm not going to say your fixtures are easy by any means, right? They're actually harder than ours if you really want to go down that road, okay, in terms of away games and stuff. But it would take a big crumbling because of the way you are playing and the way that you are right now, to comparison to us, it would take near on a miracle for you not to win this league, in my opinion. That's what I would say. But come back at me.
Okay, I'll
Dramatic.
tell you why
God,
you're
why am
dramatic.
I dramatic?
You've watched the Premier League for so long. You've seen your club be 8 points ahead with 8 games to go. We've seen Alex Ferguson be 8 points ahead with 5 games to go. We've seen Newcastle. I'd love it if we beat them 15 points ahead and they end up losing the league. Listen, Arne Slot's first season, we're just 6 points ahead of Arsenal with 14 games to go. I wouldn't call it a bottle job right now. If we were like 6 points ahead with 40 games to go, I'd be like, okay, it's a bottle job if we don't win it, you know? And there's a
Okay, let me
scenario.
stop you there 1 second, just quickly. I'm sorry
Yeah,
to interrupt. You beat
tell me.
Everton, and you go 9 points clear. Would it then be a bottle job?
I wouldn't say so still because there's 14 games left.
Ooh.
Yo, there's 14 games left, Dan. I don't know what's gonna happen in this league. It's a crazy ass league. Like, let's just wait at least like till match week 28. See how much points is between us. And also, you keep saying you're gonna drop points. You're going to Dubai. Why are you worried about dropping points? That's when the run starts. It's the reality, Dan. It's
Don't
the
listen to these
reality.
people, Hussam. Don't listen to these Arsenal fans on
You
Twitter,
didn't
bro.
drop points after Dubai last year except once, so it might be a thing, just go to Nusrat, let him, give Arteta some steak, and it should be good to go. That's what happened last year. Look, on a real, I think there is a title race. I think some Arsenal fans are giving up way too quickly. It's just 6 points. It's really not that bad. I'll be honest with you. It's just 6 points. There is definitely a title race. I mean, even us Liverpool fans are watching out for Arsenal results, hoping that Arsenal lose and stuff. So that's an indicator that obviously there is a title race in there. I'm not going to disrespect any of my opponents. I'm not going to sit up here and say it's impossible for Arsenal to win the league. It's not impossible. But the one thing I will agree with Dan on is the following. Even when Liverpool have dropped points, we've always, like, for the most part, been the better team, or at least tried to do something. Like, maybe the keeper has had a blinder, or there's a couple of players for us who made a mistake, or etc. Like Newcastle away from home, Mo Salah has an unreal game. It's 3-2, and then Kelleher makes a mistake. Fulham, Robertson gets sent off. By the way, since we first worked together, I warned you about Robertson. No one listened. But anyway,
You know
Fulham,
what?
Fulham
Fair play. Fair play.
told you. He gets sent off against Fulham. We drop points there. But even like with 10 men against Fulham, we're still attacking. We're still creating. We're still the more dangerous side. And I think maybe this is where I understand the separation from your perspective of, like, you are saying, even when Liverpool do drop points, they look good. Essentially, Liverpool haven't had a Aston Villa game where we're like 2-0 up and we just end up drawing 2-2. And we just don't look convincing. We don't look good. That's the thing. And I think, look, defense wins you titles, attack wins you games. That is true. But in order to go to war, you also need to have weapons. You can't just bring a big ass shield. You need to have some weapon, And the truth of the matter is, I'll tell you this as the biggest Mo Salah fan. No one, and I mean no one, expected Mo Salah to have 21 goals and 13 assists just in the league by February. You know that he's already on like 44 GA.
Crazy.
We still have like 16 Premier League games left. I don't know how many Champions League games we have left. We have a Carabao Cup final. We got FA Cup. Like, this guy could end the season in like the 60s, 70s, like,
Is
goals
this his
and
best
assists.
season, Sam? Is this his best
Hell
season?
yeah, it's his best season by far. This is better than the first season, even when he broke the record, because this is a more mature Mo. This version of Mo is the version of Mo that passes. This is the version of Mo that play makes. I don't know if you've been watching him recently, but like you can tell that he's not as quick as he was 8 years ago. He's still quick, but not as quick as he was 8 years ago. So what he did is he went back, he worked on his game, he developed his passing, he developed his playmaking, and now it's like our front line is something that Liverpool fans will tell you, other than Gakpo to an extent. Every time they have the ball, they're just looking for Daddy. They're just lost. Like, give it to Mo, give it to Mo, because they know he's gonna do something. It's not always gonna come off, but he will attempt something, whether it's a pass, a cross, etc. I mean, yesterday the penalty. People speak about the penalty being unstoppable, but let's take it back 30 seconds. The ball is in the air. He controls it unbelievably with one touch. Plays a ball in behind to Darwin Núñez. Perfect weight of pass, perfect pass, and then boom. We like obviously he gets tackled and we win the penalty and he scores the penalty. So this has been his best season. I think Van Dijk is replicating like the Ballon d'Or season. Arne Slot has done an unreal job and he is manager of the year right now. Like there is no doubt about it whatsoever. I think with to be fair, Nuno has a shot as well. Big up to Nuno because he's done an unreal job at Forest as well. But obviously the way position we're in, you're gonna have to say Slot. And Ryan Gravenberg has been an absolute like just gem. We've just unraveled this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute revelation. So there are things that have gone our way, but as you know, even when you watch the Invincibles, even when you watch like the good Arsenal sides, you need some form of luck to go your way, you know. And no one expected Mo to be this good. No one expected Van Dijk to be this good. We already know they're world class, but this good, like damn, like 21 goals in February, crazy.
Bro, I've just counted it up, 44 goals and assists, and we are just into February. That is insane numbers.
Actually,
Yeah.
make it 46 because they didn't add for the two from yesterday.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're right. It is then. That is insane,
Yep.
bro. That's insane. To get to
Yep.
nearly 50 and we're only not even in March yet, that's just scary numbers, man. I don't think there's I mean, if he doesn't get the Ballon d'Or this year, it's a fix. I mean, I believe it's corrupt anyway, but that will just prove it is. Chaitanya says Liverpool replacing Salah with Isak. Is that possible? Now, I spoke to a Liverpool fan, big up to my friend this morning. He knows who he is. He'll probably be watching this as well. And he said to me, I think we might need another 9. I said, yeah, I think you will need another 9. Núñez needs to be replaced. Is it going to be an Alexander Isak? People are talking about him leaving Newcastle. Is he going to go Arsenal? Is he going to stay? Is he a Real Madrid bound player potentially?
Before I answer, how
What
about
you
you
saying?
answer? How would you feel if Isak joins
Brother,
Liverpool?
if he
Like
joins
for it.
Liverpool, I might go support Colchester United. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if he joins Liverpool, I might just tap out, white flag, and say, I'm done with this club, which most people think I am anyway. I'm going to go and support Colchester, which is probably the most local team to me because I'm
Nah, I
Mexican.
fucking love
That's
Dan, man. I love Dan. Honestly, best said I'm just going to support Colchester. I love that.
I'm tapping
Hey,
out, man,
listen,
if that happens.
I'll
Bro,
tell
that
you
would.
this right now. And I don't do this ITK stuff. I only tell you what I really know for real. I know that we actually really like Isak as well. And if you notice, every time Isak's been linked to a move away, they always mention Liverpool in there. Now, FSG are worse than the Cronkies. And I think FSG are the worst owners in the league. I'm never going to change my mind on that. And I've been calling them out for the longest. So I don't fully trust them 100%. I think it depends what Newcastle want for Isak. I understand that, obviously you're going to have to pay top money, 100%. You're going to have to. You're going to have to give them money. You're going to have to pay up for Alexander Isak. We all understand that. But with all due respect, I don't think anyone's going to pay 150 million. Like, I'm being dead serious because 150 million is like you could go buy Vinicius. Like, genuinely, So I don't think anyone could go is going to pay 150. I think maybe, at the end of it, it's going to be probably 100, plus like 10 million in add-ons or something like that. And look, here's the scenario for us. It's funny because Chatania, big up to him, thank him for the super chat, but the scenario is always if Salah leaves. That's not the scenario for Liverpool because Isak is not a Salah thing. Salah's just a contract renewal. So it's not like we're going to get money for Salah getting sold, It's not like he has a contract and Saudi are going to pay 90 million for him. There is no contract. So like he's going to be a free agent this summer. The scenario for Isak joining Liverpool, or there's another player that we like, and that's Joao Pedro joining Liverpool, is we sell Nunez and we sell Jota. Now, as you know, in January, one of the Saudi clubs bid like 70 million for Nunez. Jota's barely fit as well, so that's something that maybe we're looking at in terms of like this summer. I'll be honest with you. Look, if we sell Nunez for like 60, 70 million, we sell Jota for like 40, 45 to whichever club, and we make 100 million, we can go drop that on Isak. We are capable. And for context as well, I know for a fact Newcastle like Kwanzaa, and they liked Gomez as well. And they've been looking at a centre back. I'm sure you remember towards the end of like the summer just gone, they wanted Guehi. Like they were pushing for Guehi heavy. So they were trying to get Guehi really badly. So they really want a centre back. I mean, Steve even in the chat will tell you they want a centre back. So, maybe something could be worked out there. But listen, I'm going to tell you all right now, if we have Mo Salah and Isak in the same team, we're going to score 8,000 goals next season. We're going to break all the records. We're going to, like, Mo Salah's going to have about 60 assists by January. It's going to be just some next level stuff. So you guys better pray it doesn't happen, because that team is just going to be abnormal. I think with the Kroenke conversations, these Kroenke conversations, like from you, I've heard before, from others, I've heard before, but I feel like with some people, they're using the Kroenke stuff to just take pressure off Arteta. That's what I honestly believe. Not everyone is actually like speaking on Kroenke's in terms of like them upgrading the team. American owners, whether we like it or not, do not care about winning. Okay, everyone just need to get this through their head, please. It's just reality. I'm telling you right now. So I'm used to FSG. I know what they're like. Dan is used to the Kroenkes. Chelsea fans are just getting used to Todd Bowley, like and the American owners. Guys, they don't care about winning. They care about money, revenue. They treat this as a business. This is a business to them. Some people defend the owners like they're their cousin or something. You're not your cousin, bro. Like he's just like, I don't get why you're defending the owners. I think Arsenal should have shown more ambition in January, but it's just, do you think that there was an opportunity? There's a reason why I asked that question. Ollie Watkins, very interesting conversation with Ollie Watkins at the time of it happening, right? Ollie Watkins is not Isak. Ollie Watkins is not world class. He's not unbelievable, but Ollie Watkins is literally better than every single forward line player you have.
Facts.
Like that's just a fact. He's better than all of them. Had you signed Ollie Watkins, does it increase your chances of winning a league title? Yes. Does it increase your chances of winning something this season? Yes. Did Arsenal look at this season as an opportunity to win the league? No. They're not looking at it that way. And it shows by the fact that they signed no one in January. From my perspective, as soon as Saka was out, I genuinely thought in January Arsenal are going to sign someone. I was so like adamant that Arsenal will sign someone in January. I was so adamant about it. And then January came, and for the first week you signed no one, and the second week you signed no one, and you're not linked to anyone. And then the Watkins thing happened. And then I realized at the end of the transfer window that Arsenal have become the London version of Liverpool in terms of PR, because it's the same exact statement verbatim. Oh, the Kroenkes are so smart. They're just preparing for a war chest summer. You know how many war chests I've been promised, Dan? You know
Probably
how many
as
war
many as
chests
me.
I've been
Probably as
promised?
many as us, bro.
I have been promised about 15 war chests in the last 8 years.
Same.
War chest is not Federico Chiesa. That's not a war chest. That's not even a battle chest. That's not even a fight chest. You get me? That's a nothing chest. That's like there's a coin inside that chest. That's it. Ain't nothing else in the chest. I know the PR when I see it. That's complete bullshit PR. Don't expect a war chest summer. That's just total bullshit, total rubbish. And when it comes to Arteta, listen, why do we change our energy? In August, even the ones that wanted Arteta to stay, even the people like Igal, pro Arteta, what did they say in August? If he doesn't win anything, he should leave. So why are you changing your energy now? Doesn't matter. Like there is no excuses whatsoever. I mean, it's the third year now. Like with all due respect, the Carabao Cup was there for the taking. City were out. United were out. This was a chance for you because you didn't get us in the semi-finals. I mean, look at it from this perspective, right? You didn't draw Spurs, who are your North London derby rival. and a club that, of course, like something that like I know you're gonna say it's Spursy and stuff, but you still don't want to face them in a semi-final setting just because of the rivalry. You get what I'm saying? It's the same with us and Everton. Like I wouldn't want to face them in a semi-final just because it's a rivalry and stuff. You don't want to face Liverpool because we're the best team in the world right now. You got Newcastle and the first game at home. You can't win a Carabao Cup. You can't win an FA Cup. Win something. Like bloody hell, give the Arteta inner something to shout about at least. Like when Dan invites an Arteta inner on his show this summer, give him something to work with, you know, other than PGMOL referees, all the same bullshit over and over again. Listen, Igal on my show 4 days ago, before I sent him to that post's channel, was like, there's a half-baked idea that David Koo is the reason why Liverpool are going to win the league. I'm like, what? Igal, what are you talking about? How is a referee sniffing illegal substances the reason why Liverpool are going to win the league this season?
He actually said that. He actually said that.
I can literally play the clip right now. I can play the audio. It's just 30 seconds. I can play for you right now. Like it's a short on my channel.
Please, while you find that, let me understand what he's trying to say here. And I love it, Gal, and we'll be redirecting to him soon because he's going live. My goodness gracious me. What is happening here? I mean,
I'll play it for you right now. Watch this. Watch this. I know what's so funny about the short. Just watch the reaction of the whole panel. It tells you all the story here. I'm gonna share screen right now just so we share it with the audience. Boom. Here we go. Listen to this. Is it on now? Yes, it's on. Okay, let's go.
Okay, how much adversity we've had to face compared to like Husam's team.
What?
Oh my god.
Bro, what are you talking about?
This guy.
You see, 10 minutes ago, he just proved my point like 6 minutes later, bro. What? Like 6 minutes later, like, they haven't
Sam, see why my argument is don't argue with an Arsenal fan, just wait.
There's a half-baked idea that the whole David Koo situation could be benefiting Liverpool in the short term.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Obviously, our reaction is just lost it right there. So, yeah. Big up, Big Al. Big up, Big Al. But, like, I swear to God, bro, it's reality, bro.
I love it, Gal.
Big Al said it. He said it, bro.
My goodness gracious. The Gal will blame anything else, man. The referees, the red cards, PGMO, David Coot's going to give Liverpool a league. What am I hearing here, man? Honestly, my bro, this is what we get. And what's hilarious, and look, I will never slate a Gal because I love him. He does a lot for me. And
I love a Gal.
A lot for him. But he said right before a ball was kicked that if Arnie Slot finishes above Arteta, sack him. Now he's going back on that. Now he's going back on it. Oh no, I've changed my mind on Arteta. Actually, I would give
because of unprecedented circumstances and all that stuff.
So it's nothing to do with our players that are missing chances. It's all the referees. It's all the red card stuff. This is what frustrates the hell out of me, man. Oh my goodness, man. Honestly, I can't believe what I'm hearing there. That was an unbelievable clip, by the way. Big up to you. And thanks for sharing and listening. Look at the chat. They're like, what?